introduced, and the mood is being set by this fantastic fight show ahead of this showdown. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hokies offense will get first crack at it here. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the quarterback goes knocked down back to the 13. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Trying to escape and get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the...
Breaks into the open. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Garrison. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss.
And every offense has plays that they really hang their hat on. And back in 1970, it was the toss. The toss play used to be the thing. You don't see as much of this nowadays. It's early in the game. Maybe it's something you wanted to show. Or, listen, maybe defensively this is something you need to start focusing on.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Notre Dame now facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
2nd and 10. He'll throw again. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Irish! Made the grab and took
just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. We're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quick release on the RPO. Turning it on. That defense got gas, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Hokies headed quickly to the line.
What a weapon this guy is, right? At the tight end position, not only can he get open, he can run away from people after the catch. He's a big dude, so he's hard to bring down anyway, but the speed is what makes him different.
Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it first and goal from the 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking for the score. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third down, red zone play, crowd alive. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And it's no good. He missed it. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a really good-looking physical run. I'll tell you, when you think of Notre Dame football, too, you think of all the great coaches they've had, Eric Parsegian, Newt Rockne, Lou Holtz. Those guys would love what they're seeing right now. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, wearing the defense down, running the football when they know you're going to do it. This is Notre Dame football to a T. Beautiful.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Defense there to get him out of bounds as he gets it down to the 48. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Going to try to get it himself. Quick step and go. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking for space. It's Babers. He's pulled down after a tough run. Gets it to the 6. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They want to run it left here. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking, and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big one. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy. but he lost it.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Here comes the heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Ennis. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Hokies line up to punt it away. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on first down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these first downs, right? You want to create negative plays to make this offense so much more predictable.
Back to pass on second down. Soft spot in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. With the run on first and goal. He's going for the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Boy, if that first down play was any indication, they might walk this thing in on second and goal. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Power football with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
Third and goal, you're going to turn around and just give it to this guy who just has a nose for the end zone. He's able to find the crease and pay it off for his offense.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse. Oh, he's got some space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
And the Hokies in a good spot here with second and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go foul.
Oh, he found a space, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Here come the Irish back on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep plowing it on until they find an answer.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. Makes a connection. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
To the air on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Notre Dame comes to the line needing a chunk play on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down. Doesn't convert this time. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Fires to the end zone. And he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete.
And he misses. How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So, guys, I'm kind of surprised when he misses down here.
You've got great field position here. You got to pay it off. Who is your go-to receiver that can make a play in this situation?
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
No, you got to be aggressive here, because if you score a touchdown, the nail is in the coffin, and this might be ball game. And even if you don't get it, they're not going to have to drive the entire field.
I'm in the lead. Everything's going right.
Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish!
You get down here in the red zone, and you get close to the end zone, and you get goal-to-go situations, you've got to be physical, and I love teams that can run the football. They run the football, hand it to the running back. He does the rest, puts it in the end zone.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. Wants to go up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The Hokies in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that.
There he goes. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Whole situation changed after that last big play. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 39. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Hokies. Fitted in the window for the score.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
27, Virginia Tech, 14.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, running back gets to give. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. And they're not on the same page there.
And I tell you what, we've kind of gotten to the point where we expect QBs to be robots and just never to miss and always put it right on the face mask or right on the numbers. And right there, you could tell he just missed.
Pick off! What a play by this defense! And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. And the Hokies will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Using the quick game. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's got an open man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Looking downfield on first down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Off the play fake. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. One more snap coming before halftime. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All right.
right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in South Bend going on. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the home of the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They keep it on the ground to open the third. It's runs like that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Working that left side now. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, the defense makes the tackle to give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the catch. It's Garrison. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first. He's going for a big play downfield. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Fighting Irish!
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Play action on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll rip off 8 on that play in second and 2. The Hokies want to crank the tempo. You know, we joke that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, and they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
Fighting off the defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense.
There he goes. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. And the Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's second and 9. Looking to fire. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Wants to fire on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Avery. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live for the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Irish back on offense. And after that last score, this is just a 2-possession game now, and they'll be looking to find some cushion on this drive. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Looking for a huge play. Caught at the 25. Touchdown, Notre Dame! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. If he can keep putting together games like this, he might have a shot at Brady Quinn's career touchdown record of 95. All the great quarterbacks the Irish have had, guys like Joe Theismann, John Hewart. Nobody's even close to that.
Yeah, and that's crazy to think about being in that kind of a company. And Notre Dame's always been a good running team. And when they find quarterbacks that have great quarterback play, then I think they start to take off to that next level. And so far, he's showing that here today.
The give on the option. Runs through the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Finds his big tight end. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Hokies racing to the line in the hurry-up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Well, this quarterback has found a really nice rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and that time saw... one matchup to take a shot, and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
First and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Try to barge their way in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. If this defense can come up with a stop here, they will take a giant step toward winning this game. They want to dance their way in on third and goal. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. Are forced to settle for 3.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle. It gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Makes the catch.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Wide receiver comes in motion. To the air on first down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And the Hokies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And they're able to get him down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
And I get it. At this point in the second half, dude, we got to make something happen. We haven't been good enough. We got to score a lot of points, and quickly. You got to.
And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. On the run, it's Babers. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
With the catch, it's Garrison. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Notre Dame looking for this 4th down conversion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Can't make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Looking to throw on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get...
Touchdown, Irish! And the pummeling has started. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Hokies are on the move. They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Back to pass. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Touchdown, Hokies! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
If they're going to pull off this big rally, they'll need to get this one back. They line up for the onside kick. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw, it's Thorne. Throws to the tight end. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we've got to make sure we take him away.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball. And because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that one sails through the back of the end zone. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Irish facing quite a challenge here on 3rd and a mile. Oh, they're after him! That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Looking to the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Wants to go up top on first down. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The defense putting points on the board. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Man, defenses are always trying to force turnovers to get the ball back to their offense, make those big plays. You know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you force the turnover, the pill hits the ground, you scoop it up, and you take it all the way back to the house. Huge play for this defense.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The give and tick, 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 tick. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the gun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to throw, it's Thorne. Grab near the marker, it's Garrison. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Starting to see some smiles on that sideline as they're close to a Week 10 victory. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks. Add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all over the field, and he has made some serious plays for this defense.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to run with the punch. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense got it. Touchdown, Irish. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And how about this defense, man? They just keep making plays. Another forced turnover and another touchdown. Man, they don't just scoop these fumbles up. They're scooping them up with the intent to score. Their 2nd fumble return for a touchdown today.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Leaves it with the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And I think this offense is all but surrendered, right? Like they're down so much. They need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance. They got to bounce back the next opportunity, the next moment. Because today, oof, it was not a good day.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Under fire. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the Hokies send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end.
Returners don't get many shots, right? Like they only get a few shots a game. They want to maximize it. You're not going to get any shots if you don't secure the football. Got to take care of the football, big fella.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Motion from the wideout. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
Second down, he'll throw it. Going downfield for the big play. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing right.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. They just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
They'll try the run. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Hokies will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the 1st down mark. And the Hokies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. This is what